Oh, yes. Chicago.
Hello,
Alabama.
Internet. This is Fanfiction Contempt 9004. Your host, Sneaky Devil. We got Cruel, Rune, Atin, Max, Norwegian, Gray. Full house tonight. So let's get started.
Gaming.
And tonight, I think we're gonna start off with. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm feeling a Legend of Zelda Inheritance crossover. That could never go wrong, right?
Oh no.
What the fuck?
If I have to suffer through this, I'm gonna go buy my shiny rocks.
That's fair. All right,
Sure.
so here we go. Link is in the Discord as always. Do not
Oh
harass.
my god, 2020? They're already at 2022. Jesus, I want this shiny rock. I don't know if I want to wait that long for the shiny rock.
Oh yeah, no, those shiny rocks might not be coming, man.
No. The shiny rocks will.
U.S. might collapse before those shiny rocks arrive at your doorstep.
Quite literally.
Imagine you're in the post-apocalyptic wasteland and some guy comes up to you. Hey, are you Atin from Chicago?
What?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you find me out here?
I found your package of
got
shiny
something
rocks.
No, Sneaky, the last working Amazon drone in the world.
And this is its story.
No.
Oh,
Somewhere
God.
out in the wasteland, there's just me in rags, cackling like a lunatic. What? What happened? I got my shiny rocks!
So I have to say, I am really disappointed that Goblinization Day didn't occur. I was really looking forward to the Sixth Awakening of the world. And,
it really would have made things make a lot more sense.
it would have made things real spicy, and it would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, if I had a wish, I wouldn't wish for something. I could wish to end world hunger,
I'd wish
or to
to
be
die.
filthy rich, or you know what I could wish for?
I wish I could die.
I could wish. I mean, yes, I could wish for that. I could wish for superpowers, or magic, or Gundams, or anything to make the world more spicy.
Nah, just die.
Nah.
Just death.
Let's
Fuck
go!
That's fucking
No, but right, here's the thing, right? Then you just sit back and watch the popcorn. Besides, if you make it like Gundam or Pokemon or something, you'll have the option to die pretty easily.
Sneaky,
Go
my
into the
dog
tall
died.
grass.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, girl.
You make it Gotham, you can die like normal people.
No, see, if I make it Gundam, I just have to find like the kid who's like the most talented mech pilot who's under the age of 18, and I'll get swept along for the ride.
That's a
That's
fair
how it
point,
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you can
But
also
you
end
do
up
have to make
in front of
sure
a
you're
fire
not
exit.
his best friend. It's key that you're not his best friend, like second best friend.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I
It
need to be like peripherally acquainted with him so
Yeah.
that I can actually survive.
If you're his
Right,
best
right.
friend,
Alright.
you're either gonna get his enemy Gundam or you're gonna get just a secondary fat thing.
Alright.
that
Or
looks
you're
like-
gonna
okay.
die
Or a
and
gun
be the motivation
Listen.
for the hero.
Well,
Just-
okay, no, I mean,
just a
hold on a
quick
second.
point.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
There's always the possibility that I get to end up like Emma from Zeta Gundam, right? And you never get the cool stuff. You get the hand-me-down cool
Okay,
stuff.
hold
Yeah,
on, hold on. Moth here says that Atin should aim to be the comic relief, and I hate to break this to you, Moth, but Atin couldn't handle that position.
He's just a relief.
Yeah, no.
I
However,
would
there is
not
a
be the
position.
comic relief. I would be the
There's a
sarcastic.
position at could be. You need to be the asshole commander who goes around slapping his subordinates.
Isn't that what
Those
Sneaky
people
is?
never die. As long as you're the good guy, you will die. You will in fact make it
Just,
through
you know,
5
you-
different series. You will make it through
If
5
you're the
series
captain-
with kids and a family.
Yeah, but then your kid is gonna get shot by a firing line where you're gonna give the order to shoot.
So all you have to do is, if you do go the commander route, is every morning when you wake up, you have to check in the mirror after you put your uniform on to make sure there's no skulls anywhere. Like your buttons
Yes.
haven't suddenly turned into skulls. There's no skull emblem
Make sure
on your
we don't.
forehead.
Make sure my uniform doesn't have like an imperial something vaguely reminiscent of the Reichsflag.
Yeah, you know,
Sneaky.
right? Just like daily check. You just have to make sure every single day, just in case.
One day you wake up, looks at Zeon uniform.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I defect! I defect!
Looks down. You have been auto-swapped to enemy team. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible isekai power. Every week, there's a random roll to see if you're swapped to a different body.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Same
Oh, by the way,
world
you know what?
every time,
Nexus
but you're
makes
just
an excellent point.
No.
The redeemed coward
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
gets away
Oh,
too.
that's a fair.
Oh,
well,
but
yeah,
that,
but the
hold on,
redeemed coward
that's a
also gets to
dangerous
be a
path to tread, because you
Yeah.
also have the post-humorously redeemed coward.
Yeah. They're
True,
both
but in
gonna get a gun
Gundam-
cannon and the gun other thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but then I get to be a badass reporter who breaks into military bases.
Okay, you
Yeah,
know,
just
that's
be the
also a
fuck-
fair
Just be
point.
the love interest for the main character. You're done. You're just gonna die anyway.
Mhm,
Time to
mhm.
commit crime.
Well, okay, no, hang on. In Gundam, you either end up with them or you separate
It's
because
mostly separate,
you're-
let's be honest.
they're a horrible mess of
Rest in
PTSD.
peace, Sailor Mass.
Wait. Is there actually going to
She-
Anyway.
She deserved so much better. She deserved the opportunity to actually pilot a mobile suit.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, tonight's story is going to start off being a Legend of Zelda Inheritance Cycle crossover called the Twilight Rider Redux. I'm already not liking where this is going.
Uh-huh.
So, Aragon X TP crossover. So this is the
TP?
Twilight
Twilight
Princess.
Princess.
So already we're off to a bad start where the author feels the need to tell us that it's a crossover in the crossover section.
Amazing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess specifying which Zelda game it is.
I mean, I can understand that, but I feel like people might know what Zelda game it is if the title of the story is Twilight Rider.
True. That might also be retarded.
I don't
I mean,
know,
that's
Sneaky.
fair.
I work
Considering
I
I've
work in
never seen
IT.
this,
There's some
yeah.
stupid fucks.
That's fair.
Yeah, they are reading the
Um,
story after all.
No,
They're paying us money to read this story, after all.
I had to, so I had to sit in on a conversation today, and the conversation boiled down to someone had an account, and they had been using the account one specific way, but they hadn't used the account in a couple of months, and so they forgot how to use the account. So I was a go-between between me, that person, and the tech support for the company that had the account with them, and they're explaining what they did with that account, and the tech support guy goes, "Oh yeah. The second thing you said about the extra bits to the account, they don't work for what you were doing with it, but if you operate it in the way I'm about to explain, it will work fine." And basically repeat that exact previous statement of mine about for an hour and just keep rephrasing it. Because what happened is they were mistakenly believing to be using one of the extra bits on the account that aren't actually used by them to be the thing they were using for that program. Despite the fact that he explained to the guy multiple times, no, the program does not use that extra bit. You cannot use the extra bit. It's physically impossible to use the extra bit for the program.
I see.
Now, admittedly, it had been about 4 months for me as well, having seen the program used that way. So I also didn't remember how the program was used like that. All I remember is having this conversation the last time with the tech support guy. We tried to use the program. So it's just like, oh god. Explaining tech to people who are tech illiterate can be a little bit irritating. But unfortunately, I was not literate with the tech either. I just know about tech
yeah,
in
that's even
general. I
different.
wasn't literate with that specific program. So I didn't really know all of the functions either. So I'm just like, well, that probably sounds correct. I don't know. You're the one that set it
Well,
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, Sneaky, like the biggest difference between IT people and everyone else
Yeah.
is we know how to use Google and actually follow the instructions and be like, oh, that's why this does this.
I mean,
Because
that's fair
otherwise
I
it
enough.
also know
breaks.
how to
Yeah.
fuck around with things until they work.
No,
As I told you earlier today, Sneaky,
Pedro,
other
Sneaky
people's
TM moment about
stupidity
that, no.
is what gives us our job security.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Pedro's like, oh, that's such a sneaky tech moment. No, it was not at all. It was literally just someone forgot how the program worked, and I didn't know how the program worked.
Yeah.
There was no
Amazing.
breaking of it involved. Yeah, if you want to talk about broken,
Revolutionary.
though, let's talk about me logging into Binance today. And how when I tried to log in, they were like, hey, we sent you a text message. Please confirm the numbers on the text message. I'm like, okay. And I entered the text message numbers. And it's like, error, account not found. I'm like, well, then how did you send me that number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried again. Error, account not found. All right, then. Well, I guess I'll make a new account. So I click on the homepage button to go back to the homepage, and it brings me to my account.
Of course.
Yeah, I've discovered that you just go to the dashboard instead of trying to log in. It just works.
Yeah.
I just went to get water. What did I
It's
miss?
really weird. But oh well.
Yeah. So anyway, so first red flag is the author feeling the need to tell us that it's a crossover in the crossover section.
Yes.
Darkness
Sometimes
will
you
soon fall upon Hyrule. I guess that's a second red flag because that's basically the premise of Legend of Zelda in general. It's like,
Amazing.
yeah,
Truly innovative.
Link was summoned because it was a perfectly average Tuesday and nothing was wrong.
right, exactly. And this time there was no hero to defeat it.
Again, not particularly unusual in Hyrule.
Yeah, there's
like
several
every
cases
other
of the
Tuesday.
hero
I
arriving
mean,
late.
out of hero, they're giving like kids swords and just go kill things.
Hey, we're just gonna give like these 35 orphans swords, and whichever one survives is the chosen one.
It's cool. Yeah.
So, Zelda summons a hero from somewhere else.
Curse.
Okay.
All right.
Aragon is dragged into Hyrule and must realize his true destiny. Wait, how is it his destiny if he's being dragged there?
Sometimes you don't choose to be a hero. Sometimes the hero chooses to be you.
Yeah, that's. I'm a little bit confused by this. It's like it's his true destiny. It was his real destiny this entire time to be forcefully dragged to another world by a portal casting elf in a time of need for a world that already has a hero in it.
I mean, no, that's the entire point. There you go, no hero.
That's a very interesting true destiny. Before Twilight devours everything he cares about. But wait, hold on. He's not from this world, though. How can Twilight devour everything he cares about?
When there's literally nothing for him to care about.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the author is a hack.
What?
See, the story has redux in it, so I'm already like.
Yeah, no, there's the real first red flag. Version 2.
No, just
Oh
the
no.
word. Like, okay, I fuck with V2.0s and shit like that, like, because people like actually make some things. But when somebody says redux, it's just I want more people commenting on my shit.
I mean, that's fair. No, yeah, I've actually had better interactions with stories that have had V2 in the title than I have had with stories with reboot, restart, redux.
Remastered.
Remastered. The remaster
Rome
of the
Total
remaster
War.
of the master of the scythe master.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
Fucking fairy tale dragon slayer. Hey, I'm gonna write this
fucking
literal
story.
same story 9 times, guys. Also, you have to all say how great of a person I am because I wrote it for a kid who had cancer.
Bruh.
It's
The,
like,
the kid with the cancer who really
He just gave 5 more kids cancer.
Why, like you gotta introspect. Why was that? Why did that kid have cancer? Why was he reading your stories? Well, you have the answer now.
I guess we have the
There's a
answer indeed, yeah.
It's causation, really.
So the next red flag here is it took him 8 years to finish writing it.
My fucking.
Yeah.
Imagine writing fan fiction for 8 years. I could barely manage 2.
So it's topping out at 62 chapters with 323k words. So I mean, meaty chapters, you know. Only 200 favorites over the course of 8 years of updating.
You're also making the guy fuck a dragon, by the way.
Right, that too, yeah. 8 years of updating. About 1 chapter a month during this time period. 200 favorites. Damn.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, Legend of Zelda and Aragon are like not really the best crossover.
No, they're not. But hold on, let's check it against.
Works. Like, there are some fucking garbage fics I know that have gone so long that they've ended up getting like plus 1,000.
Let's I mean, it's the big beef for this section, but the big beef for this section of a section of 3 favorites, 2 favorites, 4 favorites.
Yeah. There's one there with 200.
Oh yeah, 200 favorites as well. Yeah, it's down here. All right, so you know, fair enough. It's the big beef for a section of 8 stories.
Oh, beefy.
Amazing.
It's the crown
Really
champion of 1 of 8 stories.
Yeah. I mean, someone's gotta win.
All right, well, you know, let's check it against inheritance cycle crossovers in general. You know, let's see how popular inheritance cycle is in general.
I think like singularly it would be like more what do you call it? Like just singularly it'd be more popular.
What do you mean?
Like inheritance itself, like I like so there's like certain parts of pop culture I believe that just kind of fucking disappear without a trace.
No,
For example,
this is inheritance crossovers. Like just generally inheritance crossovers. Period.
Yeah, no, but inheritance as a fandom kind of just.
Well, I mean, it
instantly
didn't
died.
help that the author
Yeah.
basically unloaded a Uzi into his own dick writing the
Well,
series.
Yes. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Like the first 2 books were good, and then everything else was downhill.
Yeah, after that was like he wanted to do Star Wars, but medieval.
Yeah, so here we got top 2 stories at 3,400 favorites. To Train a Dragon Rider, a Harry Potter inheritance cycle story.
Oh yes.
Cool. And
That's
then we
mostly
got
Harry Potter, right?
Demon Dragon Rider, which is a Naruto inheritance cycle story,
That's mostly Naruto.
at 2,353 favorites. This is also completed. Now, To Train a Dragon Rider is interestingly a 200,000 word story that was only updated over the period of 3 years and has been dead for 5 of them.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So, Who Am I is actually a pretty good story, surprisingly. And I'm not shocked at all that it has 1,600 favorites. So yeah, that being said, this story's stats are pretty bad considering the.
I feel like if you can like just slap Harry Potter and Naruto to anything, you're gonna get fucking people.
You know what? That's a fair
Yeah.
point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
And like I feel that like 80% of fan fiction and especially crossovers kind of like logged off to me because I refuse to read a crossover about a motherfucker with a stick in his.
You know, that's a fair point as well. Harry Potter stories in general make for bad crossovers because of the magic of Harry Potter.
Harry Potter in general makes for like bad stories.
It does, yeah, pretty much. Speaking of which, I do have this one story that I've been saving up for Stanish, so no one tell him what's going to happen when he comes in next.
Sure.
Oh boy.
It's a we're not gonna like read too much of it, but I just want to give him a summary because it's a Harry Potter Game of Thrones crossover, in which Harry Potter ends up as a king beyond the wall 10 years before canon starts. And there is some fucking gold lines. There is some fucking gold lines in this story. Shit like, apparently Craster's Keep had enough food to feed 400 people for a month in it.
What?
Yeah, and the author then goes, there was enough food in the larder of Craster's Keep to feed everyone in Craster's Keep for the entire year. Unfortunately for Harry, it could only feed his army of 400 for a month. And I'm just sitting here like, what food lasts an entire fucking year with medieval storage preservation methods?
Beef jerky.
No.
Maybe like grain, like raw grain.
Yeah, maybe raw grain, yeah. But they would have to mill it.
Really,
Yeah.
yeah. That requires, equipment.
Because even if you dry meat out, unless you do, like, extreme dry meat, that shit's still gonna go bad within, like, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, easily.
It's mostly gonna be like grain then, like, just pretty much.
Yeah, but the thing is he's going through all this food, and he's describing what's in this food, and it's all meat and vegetables.
Yeah, vegetables.
And they're gonna last the whole fucking year.
He opens a fucking can, like, oh yeah, dude, we got cans here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, my fucking toast on beans, delicious.
And there's other great shit going on in this story, where it's like Harry walks up to some big named guy, some big named wildling from the side canon of Game of Thrones, and Harry's like, I'm gonna fight you for control of your tribe, and the guy's like, okay, and then they fight and Harry wins, and Harry's like, I'm not gonna kill you, actually, you're gonna be my second in command now. He's like, okay. And then Harry's like, oh, we're gonna go conquer the rest of the North, and he's like, okay. It's just like,
sure,
all right, we're settling a city here now, okay. All right, we're gonna build houses here now and learn ironsmithing. Oh, okay. And then the author even has a self-aware moment. Right.
Research ironworks.
The best part here is that the author even has a self-aware moment where he proceeds to shoot himself in the foot. So the author is having Harry use his smithing skills that he learned in Norway. I'm not even joking about this.
Bruh.
So apparently before the story started, there was a 10-year time skip in where Harry went across the world and learned a whole shit ton of skills that happened to just be relevant for Game of Thrones.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then accidentally ended up in Game of Thrones when someone threw black fire at him.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amaterasu. Very thank you.
Yeah, right. And so he's in Game of Thrones now, and he's like, I gotta arm my army with steel tools. I'm like, okay, was he gonna conjure weapons for them? No, because, like, you can conjure weapons and shit. Like, that's a thing, but it's, like, conjured. It doesn't stick around, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, that's never made clear, considering Harry Potter's, like, kind of dumb with the whole magic thing.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you can transform stuff.
Yeah, but the problem is...
You can transfigure on a permanent basis, can't you?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Like,
but the problem is Cruel. The author himself says the conjured items don't stick around for long.
Oh, okay, then that's fucking them. Because the thing with I think the biggest beauty and the reason why it's so easy to write for Harry Potter is because you can hand wave everything.
Oh yeah, that's basically it's the same with Elder Scrolls. As long as you can get enough technobabble in there, it works. Yeah. But yeah, the author himself goes, well, the conjured items don't stick around for long, and if they take too much damage, they'll disappear. And so his, what is the story actually called? What the difference one man can make or something. So here's his big brain maneuver. I want to see Stanish fucking die when I describe this to him. He's like, okay, well, if the weapons break when I hit people with them, I'll conjure the iron and forge it into weapons.
Hmm.
Genius!
Hey,
What did I come back to?
What? What?
Because
Yeah,
it sounds like bullshit.
yeah, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
author, how did that solve the problem? Also, the author apparently believes by merely melting iron, you get steel.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, of course.
I love how the metal just
iron.
magically switches.
And now you might be thinking, oh, but what if like maybe he just didn't mention putting coal in the forge? No. The author goes out of his way saying, having Harry go, I don't have any coal to use, so I'll just have to use a magical flame to melt the iron.
The fuck is wrong with this person?
Everything, apparently.
Amazing. Truly amazing.
I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck?
Galaxy brain.
Big Brian.
Oh god, there was so much gold from that. I am laying in wait for Stanish to reappear once. Just like, hey
Fucking laid an
Stanish,
ambush for
I
you.
got a fucking story for you.
oh boy.
It's a trap.
Tension says, question, is Harry canonically smart when it comes to fighting with using magic? When it comes to use of books? 'Cause I know he isn't from the movies.
No. No.
Sort of.
He
It's kind of
No.
like a little bit being like, oh, Harry's just kind of good at magic with when it comes to fighting. At least not maybe books.
He just throws his belly armors, honestly. That's the whole
Yeah,
fucking
the
thing.
worst part is, so
It's in the
basically,
movies.
J.K. Rowling wanted to show that Harry was good at Defense Against Dark Arts to the point where other students who were even grades higher than him turned to him to teach them Defense Against Dark Arts. The problem is how she showed he was better is by never showing it and just saying it.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
why not? Trust me, I'm the author, lol. Lamau.
Trust me, Lil, they're pretty fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah. And so the fandom obviously took it really out of context and were like, Harry is secretly a super genius who is only making himself dumb so Ron wouldn't be mad at him.
Yeah.
God Emperor of Essos, I think it's called. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I'm good. Anyway, so let's get back to this fucking red flag of a fic. So the author decides to start this story with another massive red flag.
Love those.
Very long author's note ahead. Alternative universe explanation. If you have come across this fic, you've probably very confused by the lack of chapters and the addition of this new, long, and confusing one. That's because I decided to redo Twilight Rider and improve it so it can live up, improve it so it lives up to its full potential. Whenever I look back upon the original version of this story, I can't help but cringe and look and muse over of what I'd change if I could do this over again. Well, I am, and I have put together the basics of a real plot instead of just plopping Aragon into Hyrule and letting him stumble through the entirety of Link's journey.
Very
More
cool.
elements from both the Inheritance Cycle and Twilight Princess have been fused together, as well as more material from the Ocarina of Time. Original elements of my own creation have also been included to help give this rewrite a different life. Okay, author, so here's the thing. Now, I had to explain this to Gray before, and I've explained this on the podcast dozens of times. If you massively change a universe and introduce dozens of your own original changes, and you aren't being paid to do so, just write your own fucking story and publish it and get money for it. Because you clearly don't want to write a Twilight Princess inheritance cycle crossover if you sit down and write one, but then are like, but wait, what if I fucking changed everything?
Oh, it's almost like the entire premise of fanfiction is not for you. How about you try it? Fiction.
Yeah, how about you just try this magical thing called publishing?
It's not even that hard these days. Publishers are fucking starved because people aren't writing.
Yeah, I know, right? People are writing good.
People are just well, they're also self-publishing now.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
that's true, yeah.
That too.
Please read these stories on his server. Oh god. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll get to those. Well, you know what? We might get to those quicker than you think, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this author's note.
I also think that's going to be the end of it.
Oh, this is all-
goes on.
Oh, this is all just the author's note. Okay.
He's got fucking, like, what, 323,000 words, and out of those, like, 100,000 are just fucking author's note.
Yeah.
I would
so.
not be surprised.
Now,
I recently ran into this one fucking story. Fucking was.
sit back, ladies and gentlemen. What?
Out of, like, let's say, like, 100,000 word chapter.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like not 100,000, like more like 60, 70,000 word chapter.
Yeah.
20, 30,000 were just author's note.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what was that fic that Tension had posted earlier in the fanfiction channel? Where the author himself... Oh, yeah, Lost Master. Yeah, okay, yeah. You'll love this. You'll love this scroll because it's great. The author himself, literally in the author's note, says, I count the author's notes in my word count for my fics.
I saw that.
Because I spend time writing these, so therefore it's part of my word count.
I'll be real, I do too, but it's mostly because, you know, there's like one button at the end that just shows you how many words you've written, and I'm like, oh, it's just there.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. But it's like...
Then again, my author's notes are like 2 lines.
I mean, that's also fair. But it's like, you don't also post in your author's note where you're like, this chapter is X amount of words long, and yes, I'm counting the author's notes because I put thought into writing these.
Yes, yes.
It's like, bro.
Truly the most important, the most essential part of the story.
I
Yeah.
write because
author's
I
note.
Pairings!
No.
The main
Oh, yeah,
pairing...
this is the bit. He's gonna make him fucking dragon, didn't he?
Yes!
Ah,
The main pairing in this fic will be Aragon times Saphira, the child he raised, who is also a dragon.
amazing. Truly impressive.
Sadness.
It is inevitable that this pairing will occur, but it will not be centered over romance.
So he's just gonna like kind of slip it in.
No, wait, hold on,
Yes,
guys.
we were
I
fighting
wait, no,
another fucking-
hold on, guys. I think this author is a Tumblr tard.
That is very likely.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think this author thinks the term pairing means friendship.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what is a relationship except for friendship? with a
Oh
little
wait,
bit
no,
of
never mind. I take that back. It's gonna be fucking. They're gonna be fucking.
Oh hell yeah, dude! It's just that's just what I wanted. Bad fanfiction, the side of bestiality.
Because it gets followed up with the next statement. Eventually, there'll be a more mild Midana times Murtog.
Oh yeah, Murtog existed.
Yeah, Murtog exists. Yeah. Which when he
So
says
why is he here?
a more mild pairing, but the other pairing isn't going to be romance centric, and so all I can do is sit here and be like, "You're gonna make them fuck."
Okay, I have questions. I have like questions that I'm gonna ask you because this motherfucker doesn't seem to exist. He has every single arrogant character in this world. So
Yeah.
Zelda basically went like Hugo Mundo, the two worlds are now the same. And Link is there.
Link is here, yes. What the
Like
wait, what
everybody
the
in
wait,
American
hold
is
on.
here. Link
Wait.
is here.
Wait. I thought this whole thing was because Link wasn't here.
Yeah, like the Link wasn't here.
No. You see, Link's
And,
here,
so-
but no. Listen, it's like Into the Spider-Verse. Zelda broke up with him. He's got a bit of a gut. He's just hanging out at Lon Lon Ranch drinking milk all day.
And like there's like music by that guy. What's his name?
Well, I
Post
understand
Malone
you're
playing.
joking,
Yeah.
Atin, but it's like at the same time though, it's like Link
That was the
in
premise.
Twilight Princess isn't like some destined hero. He's literally just a farmer who picked up a sword and was successful.
Yeah, his girlfriend's dead ass like a fucking cow herder.
Yeah.
Yes, I am aware.
And
Yeah.
Zelda is like, I will cut off your dick if you look at me twice. Twilight Princess Zelda is fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Um
Like,
A
you
little
ask
bit
her for sex and she's gonna tell you bend over.
And you're gonna be like, so that's what Ganondorf was after.
Nasuada times Orin may or may not come into play. Slight
Like, this is what I
pairings.
don't like. Like, why is he bringing every character from American here?
Well, I mean, yeah, that too, but also slight pairings. What the fuck is a slight pairing? Like, oh yeah, he only puts the tip in.
Hand holding. Hand holding.
Fuck, but only a bit.
You fuck, but only
I-
after marriage.
It's only 5 minutes.
The amount of times I've seen slight pairing toward, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't. Yeah, I think that's why I think this guy's like actually from Tumblr, because the whole pairing thing I can sort of understand is like, okay, guys, this is gonna be the romantic relationship for this fic. I really like it. It's like, all right, fine, yeah, dude, you do you. But it's like, this is gonna be a mild pairing. This is gonna be a slight pairing. This is gonna be reverse paradox pairing. It's like, what the fuck are these terms? It's a relationship. How do you have a slight relationship? That's called acquaintances.
You know, casual sex.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, if a normal pairing is a full-on, one-on-one monogamous marriage, whatever, a mild pairing would be casual sex then.
Sneaky, right? A mild pairing is casual sex.
That's what I just
A full
said.
pairing is ranked competitive sex.
Oh hell yeah!
God damn.
If they're ranked competitive-
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
my bad. I
turn up
forgot.
and keep it
I forgot about the
ranked.
ranked competitive sex. Yeah.
You just walk up to two people having slight sex and go like, "Yo, is this bracket play?"
I mean, technically speaking, there is already professional sex. We
And
just
there's
call
always
that
no,
prostitution.
and there's always that one guy over in the corner with the
Bracket.
Kama Sutra trying to rules lawyer the rest of you.
Oh,
No, you cannot do that.
Kama
It's
Sutra
illegal.
rules.
No, you cannot draw a pot of greed while you're fucking.
You are not arched correctly. It doesn't count.
Oh, and no, he seems to be going for position number 45. Oh, this is gonna be very dangerous for him. Yes, he's gonna have to balance the cocaine quite carefully upon his balls.
He draws. pot
Now,
of greed.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to ask you to turn to page 143.
Great, yeah. Now I got the two fucking commenters. Well, they're just fucking having sex on a bed, giant ass bed.
Sneaky. One of them is Slacks, the other is Purge.
Well, you see, the position number 79 is a very advanced. It requires
Hold on,
high
we've got
skill
something more
level.
interesting going on, Purge!
And meanwhile, Slacks is like 69, 69. They're doing it.
So we've come to the conclusion that slight pairings is like sparring, while full pairings is like competitive.
Yeah, they're dick
Yes.
sparring, you know.
Oh, please, no.
So this sparring
Oh my
was a
God.
life and death struggle. I understand now.
Slight pairings include Aragon times Harem, implied Link
yes.
times Malone, tinges,
Malone.
only slight tinges of Link times Zelda. All right, so we got slights, we got implieds. What the fuck's a tinge pairing?
Tinging is when you like sit down and you like make strats for like the thing.
Yeah, you throw some fucking pigment at each other.
No, see, so I think like a tinge of a pairing is when you start like one Skyrim save file together. That's your idea of commitment.
Oh. or you tell your friend you'll definitely play through the game with him. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're absolutely gonna get through this RPG together.
Sure.
5
Sure,
hours
you wanna
later,
be the one making
Sneaky,
that
why are
joke
you
up?
level 248?
Oh yeah, Max, I'm still on your like Nintendo Family Share thing, right?
Probably.
Thanks. I was
I
able to
haven't
play.
kicked anyone off there.
I was able to play the entirety of Monster Hunter Online. And I was like, wait, do you have to pay for this?
Oh, Jesus
And I
Christ. Do you
realized
really
that
have to
I
pay for
haven't
that?
paid for a single online thing.
Yeah,
God, fuck.
because Max is like, I'm paying for the family plan. Let's just get it. Let's make it a family.
Max
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like on his tax documents, how many dependents do I have? How many friends do I have? Okay, let's see. 1, 2.
Wait,
How
do
many
you
people
think
do I
can
have
do
on my
that?
Nintendo family plan?
I should find it again. Just be like, all right, I run a family account.
Do family
My family
accounts
is-
count?
My family is. Wait,
No.
does this Sneaky on it?
Yeah, I'm on here.
All right. So my
Oh.
family is a dumbass, another dumbass, an Indian dumbass, and who else on there?
I'm on there.
We
I
already
said
covered you.
dumbass. I,
Yeah,
said dumb-
I
I did say
got one.
dumbass twice.
Okay, just making
Five or
sure. You gotta have the correct number.
Yeah.
Otherwise, listen, we gotta get our story straight for when the feds show up.
Yeah, like, yeah, this is my family. I have not chosen them. They have chosen me. I apologize.
Indeed.
So anyway, the timeline is
Hey,
going to be.
I don't know why people don't do that more often. By the way,
Yeah.
like it's only $15 more for the family membership.
Oh, hell yeah.
Probably because they don't think of it, Max. People tend to be dumb.
Indeed.
So anyway, timeline. The prologue of this story takes place roughly 15 to 20 years before the events of Ocarina of Time. Author, you are the author. You are the one setting the dates.
Wait, excuse me. So, why is Twilight Princess even tangentially evolved?
Because Twilight Princess comes
That's a
after.
different timeline, right? That's a completely
Yeah, I
different
believe
timeline.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
Are they in the same timeline?
No, they're not.
No,
I know they're
Ocarina
not.
of Time is the one that branches, and I believe Twilight Princess is one of the timelines that branch from it.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Zelda timeline.
I do not remember.
Yeah, no, because Ocarina is where the three branches come from.
Yeah.
More, so to
Okay,
speak.
we're going in tradition and history.
So
Kyber,
anyway,
Minch Cap, Four Swords, Ocarina. Yeah, Ocarina is very
yeah.
good.
This story itself is a post-Eldest AU that takes place a few weeks before Twilight falls upon Hyrule. Okay. Please play the following soundtrack: Evacuating London, The Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Holy
I love it,
shit.
but like I still can't I cannot fucking fathom why after years and years of fanfiction being a thing, after evolution in writing, that homies still go like, oh yeah, dude, put on this YouTube banger. I'm sure it'll be sick, bro.
Also, the other thing that I never really quite understood here is Link from Twilight Princess is not the same Link from Ocarina of Time, right? It's like
No.
No. It's like
Yeah.
four
There's
links.
speculation that Link's ghost is there.
Yeah,
No,
that's like
right.
he's legitimately like one of the
right.
teachers,
Yeah,
like,
the
fucking-
skeleton, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the hero of time.
Like there's like a fucking like 300-year gap or something between Ocarina and
Yeah,
Twilight.
that's what I was
Majora happened
thinking.
in the middle.
Yeah, because of they're like they explicitly mention that there's like literally hundreds of years in between most of these games, unless they're literal sequels to the previous one.
There is a deadass invasion, war, and a reshaping of history that happens after fucking Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
After Majora's Mask, actually. And
So
then
the
Twilight.
author decided to ignore that, and actually, Twilight Princess takes place only 15 years after Ocarina of Time, and it's the same
Sure.
Link and Zelda.
Ah, yes, of course. Love it when that happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is really weird because if Link is here, I
And
guess.
Link's been through shit, man. The homie actually like he was
Wait.
like a train. Like, remember he used to like run a train.
Wait,
in the middle?
hold on. Wait, my brain is hurting now
Yeah,
because
he used to.
no. So anyway, they're trying to kill Link, right? And I think they succeed or whatever. and they're like, we've killed the boy Link. And it's like, the boy Link? You mean like the Link that's now like 35?
Oh no, because he was still a boy, right? He went back and shit. And,
Right, yeah, but
the
like this
whole-
is 20 years later.
Oh yeah, then he's fully fucking.
Like the prologue, which is currently
This is
happening.
after Majora's.
Majora's, isn't that another timeline?
No. It's literally Majora's, and that's the timeline. The hero is triumphant, and then Majora's happens. That's when Twilight happens.
Oh, okay.
I literally just opened up the diagram, so now I know.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you say so. So wait, hold on, wait, fucking.
Well,
That
I'll give
makes
you
it
the
even
diagram.
worse.
I'm just gonna copy paste the diagram. Hold on.
Wait, fucking. I don't think this author ever looked at a timeline. I think it was like, yeah, I remember
There
these
it is.
games, and they're just
There
like,
you go.
I'm just gonna write these together.
So you can see
Jesus.
Majora's comes in the middle before Twilight.
Okay, so all right, so fine. Majora's happens at some point, but still, the Link would be like 35 then, if this is 20 years after Majora's.
Yeah.
Right. Then why is the assassin calling him a child? This boy
suffering
killed
from
our
Ash
king.
syndrome.
Maybe it's his kid.
I'm okay,
Oh, no,
you
it's
know.
a fucking
He's
Gandalf
from
pulled him
Pokemon.
out.
Yeah, they literally are like this specific child we're currently killing killed Gandalf, and it's like, but isn't this like 20 years out? Wait.
I don't think this man can time.
This is not the Sage of Spirit. It's not the Naboru you know. This is a woman who remembers nothing of what Galbatorix did. She's still a slave. She's not a sage. She killed Link. This we've got some fucking weird AU going on here. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna read this. This is like so massive of an AU, and then Zelda's just randomly like, I'm gonna pray to the goddess, and then the goddess is like, boop. Kalon arrives in Iglesia, and the childless couple get a surprise. Also, a young Aragon shows signs of being the hero, but does anyone ever notice them? So, this is my gumption here, is that Aragon being the son of Morzan, or whatever the fuck his name was, like, that was actually like a big deal. Like that he was a son. It's like the author just like casually just like, yeah, you know that giant plot point that was like a crucial like, you know, moment in the series didn't happen. It's like okay.
Well, that's new, really.
My theory about, oh boy, author theories, that's always a great moment. My theories about the Ocarina of Time glitch was that when Zelda sent Link back in time, only they and the divine spirits retained the memories. The sages, excluding Rivaru, were not needed to seal away evil and hence never awakened, meaning they too lost their memories of that forgotten 7 years. Wait, that doesn't make sense. If they're sages when everyone got sent back in time, and you implied that these people remembered because they were sages, and
No. When Link goes back in time,
right,
the only one who has any memory
right,
is Link.
okay, but the author's now saying it's Zelda and Link, and all the other divine spirits.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are they talking, like, just using the Ocarina of Time to time travel, or are they talking after beating Ganon?
When Zelda sent Link back in time, so I'm thinking this is post Ganon defeat.
Okay, no one remembered that. It doesn't happen. No one remembers that because it doesn't happen.
Right.
No, wait, it does.
Zelda
They're like child and like
Effectively
Gandalf,
erases
all
her
this
own timeline
Right.
to send Link back because she's like, I feel super bad about this, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, so yeah, he's disregarding all of that and inserting his own headcanon here.
stuff. Yeah. I think that was clearly established.
Meaning
But-
that since Naboru wasn't there to witness Ganondorf's being evil, Her extreme devotion to him blinded her from the truth, and so she decided to murder Link for stopping him. But I thought he didn't. Wait, if they stopped Ganondorf and then went back in time, how would she know he murdered Ganondorf?
Because she's a sage now. She's
What?
an immortal overtime thing creature.
What?
The same thing, like both of his there's the other girl from like his village who's also a sage now. Saria?
No, Saria is from the Kokiri village or whatever the fuck it is.
She's also a sage now.
She was always a sage, wasn't she?
Not
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure she was always a sage.
Whatever. Like the entire thing, like they remember if I'm not.
Yeah, But if she remembers, then wouldn't she know that Ganondorf was evil?
Well, yeah.
Okay, but apparently she didn't remember, so she decided to kill a guy who never killed the guy that wasn't dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
Author, I think you lost yourself in this fucking headcanon of
Although I
yours.
love the end again is just fucking author's notes for like a full page.
Yeah, I know, right? In order to avenge her king, she murders Link. In case you're asking how a bunch of Gerudo killed the hero of time, well, obviously, they just ambushed him. He's not invincible.
He's been like his entire fucking journey has been ambushes. He's like been solo all the time. He's literally the hero of time with a
Literally,
Triforce.
every time Link goes anywhere, he gets
gets
ambushed.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like at this point, like Link is like the fucking god tier warrior with like, what's the word for it? Basically perfect, like, not hitboxes. I was about to say hitbox.
Headcanon 2. I am under the impression that Triforce of Courage doesn't leave Link's line. No, it does. It just manifests in the next hero who always happens to be named Link.
Yeah, we don't even know that Link is married to somebody and create the next Link. Like,
Yeah,
the next Link
we're
could
never
literally
really
fuck
sure that Link actually fucks.
That is true. I mean, let's be honest. He's Link. He probably fucks, but not on
Some
screen.
of absolutely do.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
fair
no, I
point,
would
yeah,
say
yeah.
because
That's
like
a
we
fair
know,
point, yeah.
in the
Twilight Princess Link
the
fucked.
Wind Waker one absolutely did.
Yeah.
Ocarina and Link
Fair
definitely
point, yeah, Wind
fucked.
Waker definitely fucked, yeah.
Because the
Majora's
whole
cannot.
like the whole tree, the whole Spirit Tracks thing
Yeah.
means he absolutely had to.
Then,
Yeah, that's fair,
yeah,
yeah.
like considering,
Yeah.
like like if you gotta go chugging, you have to go fucking. That's just how it is. Like if you gotta run a train, you gotta be able to fuck.
I mean, that's a fair
Then,
point. Pretty much every conductor is definitely not a virgin.
Wind Waker, Link went
was
on
on
an
a
adventure
train,
for the
alright.
booty. I mean, let's be honest. Like I think like they all fuck because literally like all of them went on quest for the booty.
I mean, that's also fair, yeah.
Except for
So,
Benji. That was
anyway,
not-
arbitrarily, the authors decided that Link is only capable of fathering the next Link, and they're all named Link. And no one... So this is another thing that's always really impressed me, according to this author's headcanon, is no one ever recognizes that Link is the hero until it's time for Link to be the hero, and then everyone's like, oh, what's your name? Oh, your name's Link. Oh, that's cool. And no one in history is ever like, hey, this guy named Link keeps giving birth to a son named Link, and he keeps naming his son named Link, and the hero of courage is always named Link. Maybe we should, kill them before
Link.
the big event happens.
But that would make sense, Sneaky.
Yeah,
see,
I
that
know,
would
but
make-
I'm just saying this author's headcanon is dumb, because it makes more sense
Like,
if you just,
generally speaking, if there's one hero in a family line, you generally get like super fucking rich, right?
No, that's fair.
Like think about it, like most hero like family lines.
Link
generally end up with
has
north-
got to have a massive amount of debt from all the pots he keeps breaking.
That might be it, honestly. Like the amount of stealing he's done at the end of the adventure, they're
Yeah,
like, "Yo, we can't
So,
beat that much back."
like,
It's
look,
not
Link,
collected
you
that,
did a great job. You beat the bad guy, but you basically stole this entire village's treasury.
Yeah, plus they're
um,
earning rupees. It's not like it's worth much.
You're gonna have to, pay off these debts.
He goes like, "Okay, no, put me back in the past right now."
Put me back in the... The debtors are coming, Zelda! Put me back! Put me back!
But Ganondorf, I don't fucking give a shit, homie. You ever heard of the IRS?
The IRS is coming.
I don't care about Ganondorf!
I might be willing to fight Ganon, but the IRS, no, that's out of my fucking league.
Great! Thanks for that fucking mental image of Ganon being like, yes, I've finally won, I've taken over this kingdom. Looks at the ledger. We're in how much debt? Grabs Zelda, starts shaking her back and forth. Put me back! Put me back!
I want to go back to being a bank!
Put the nation in.
It was Zelda's master plan all along to get Ganondorf to take on all the debt.
We're going. Hyrule's going to build a wall, and the Gerudo will pay for it.
Indeed.
I will not apologize for that joke. It was gold.
In order to preserve the chosen hero bloodline, Callan had to be sent away from Hyrule.
Secure existence for the future.
The IRS employs Ganondorf as a bruiser. Okay. Smashes through door. Oh, Ganondorf. So you've come to try and take over the kingdom again? No.
Don't smash.
You owe back taxes.
Link's just Link's just chilling in the forest. I finally made it. After 10,000 years, I've penetrated Saria's song. Do you know how many back taxes you people owe?
He goes like, I'm still a minor. I can't pay taxes. No,
You owe what's the term? The compounding interest.
In my timeline, you can, Link.
Fuck you! I didn't use the roads. I'm not paying taxes.
Fuck you and your roads.
Link's parents were traveling to the fucking Kakariko woods just for that. They got killed by the IRS agents. Which is why Link is
assassinated though.
Yeah. They wouldn't pay the taxes? Well, that's too bad.
If you don't grow up, you won't have to pay taxes either.
Number 3 headcanon. Looking back on things, I am sure that since the races of Aglazia are not familiar with the Hylian language or the alphabet. I mean, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, fine.
Sure.
Since Zelda does have the Triforce of Wisdom, however, she also has a spell that can fix translation problems.
She most certainly does not.
She doesn't. She really doesn't. Like, most of the magic in Zelda is completely elemental in nature.
Yes, I cast rock.
Yeah, basically. Even the protective spell is like elemental, so like it's basically all elemental. Healing spell is fucking elemental. And they're all based on gods. Like, the gods make specific spells that people can use.
I am the god of tax evasion.
Yes.
I will
No,
never pay.
Link's new spell. Tax evasion.
Evadius Taxius.
Evadius Taxius.
Well, I mean, it
That
like
no, guys,
that a new
that's
Harry
how the
Potter
Wizarding
story?
World's gone unnoticed.
Hey Arn, I have a new Harry Potter shit story for you.
yeah.
How the
Evadius
wizards have truly
Taxius.
avoided the eyes of non-wizarding Britain for so long. Evadus Taxius.
Evadius Taxius.
You'll learn this when you're older, son.
It's a great
Secrets.
spell that'll be very
It's a
useful
spell
in the
passed
coming
down
time.
through history.
Just like go, like the IRS agents appear and you just cause mass Alzheimer's and you're done.
Antius IRSus.
Run yes, away yes.
Government is fuck off us.
Harry, you can't keep
Laundry.
adding us to every word.
Oh no,
You're
no,
making
no,
a
that was
spell.
created by the
Fuck
Wizard
you,
Mafia.
again.
By the way, the Wizard Mafia works in close connection with the Gunpla Mafia.
I'm sure. Headcanon 4. In case it isn't obvious, the melody the second Zelda played was the Song of Storms. Considering
The
how
Song of
Aragon arrived in
Taxation?
Hyrule, it seemed appropriate. What?
The song of tax evasion.
My headcanon number 5. My apologies for anything of Aragon or Saphira variety in this chapter. The next chapter is dedicated entirely to include more on Kaelin and young Aragon. So, just to be clear here, Kaelin is not Aragon.
Who's Kaelin?
The OC the author made to be Link.
I see.
Yes.
Why? Just take Link.
No, Pedro, that's not the proper spell. It's Rhodius Unpavius.
Okay, that's it. Unpaves your road.
What are you gonna do? Repave the
Go ahead,
road?
government. You can't unpave the roads.
That's true, they can.
Yeah. Exactly.
What are you gonna do? Repave the roads?
Fucking dumb.
Yes, and I'm gonna start with
Some
you.
money.
Transfigures opponent into a pile of bricks.
Oh man, we're going old school with these roads. Brick roads.
Yeah. Damn, bro. What is this, medieval Europe?
Alright, up next. Ganon in the Hyrule National Debt. Thank you, Pedro. Right, so up next is going to be The Lost Master, which is by Redlocks. It's a Naruto Star Wars Rebels crossover. So now this is something I never really understood here. Is Star Wars gets a game section, a movies section, a books section. Star Wars Rebels gets an animation section, and they also have a separate section for the Clone Wars. The animation.
But why?
But every other series on this website only gets one section, and you have a world selector instead.
Ah,
Okay then.
might be
It
like
is
just
only
like
Star
something
Wars that gets its own unique section for everything.
it might be like an old thing, honestly, like just like a carryover of like before they had the whole world selection thing. And people
No,
were like, we
no,
want to
because
write really dumb Star Wars fics, and they're like, okay, fuck it, we'll make those subcategories for you. And later on, somebody came around and they're like, I know you guys don't get paid anything, but what if you had a world selector? And they're like, oh, you genius.
yeah, but no, that wouldn't really work though with as an explanation because there's so many other things that already had worlds. Shit like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. The battle cats, the warrior cats.
Bro, what the fuck
So-
is Warrior?
So
Cat?
what?
Why do people?
And so Warrior Cats is this really long series about cats, and it asks the what if question of what if all cats could talk and also have superpowers and were all trained fighters.
Was this written by a fucking stay-at-home mom?
Yes.
Fucking
Oh, damn.
weird.
I
This is the kind
wish
of
I-
shit when your husband
Can-
goes to the fucking war. Like, this is the kind of shit that you fucking write.
I think I'll just stick to SWAT cats. If that's okay.
It was all the rage. Like, you don't understand. That is all the thing. All that, like, whenever I try talking to people about books in my old school, my high school and whatnot, middle school and high school, try talking to someone about books. Warrior Cats and Harry Potter. That's the only shit they knew. And it's
I had
like,
never heard of
bruh.
it till like I joined.
What
Like,
warrior? Oh, I remember seeing these book covers.
I was pulled
I
into
know
like a
nothing
Facebook
about
fanfiction
this.
group.
It was basically.
And I am immensely grateful.
Only women read it, by the way.
No,
Only
that's
the
why I know
females.
of it. Like the reason I know about like stay-at-home aunts read it is because I was added to a Facebook fanfiction group by somebody, and there was just this fucking 70-year-old woman just writing fucking Warrior Cats fanfiction.
Huh.
And I wrote in a comment, "This is shit," and I got kicked instantly from the group.
Base.
Doing God's work.
Apparently, Warrior Cats is still alive and well in the year 2021.
That series has got to be going on for like 30 years now.
Well, they have an entire website. They currently have a poll ending on May 10th for deciding which cats get to be turned into a plush for merch. What the fuck is this? Why is there a games section on this website?
Sneaky, don't go! Don't go down that
Warrior
dark
Cats
hole!
PS5 game, check it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? No.
Warrior Cats Mini Maker.
Warrior
Which
Cats
clan do you
movie
belong to? Quiz.
2003 to present.
You know,
Oh
though,
my
check it out. There's a
god.
There is
Oh,
a movie set
God.
for 2023.
Oh god.
How is
Oh
this
my god.
still a thing?
United Kingdom. I fucking knew it.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah.
Why
that
we
is
just
Oh,
nuked the British already?
Why is
Yeah.
it
Why
always
do you progress
the UK?
for the British?
Always the fucking Brits.
It
telling
always
you,
comes
it's like-
back to the British.
For the people who invented this language of ours, they really can't fucking write anything halfway interesting, can they?
Wait. Wait, hang on a second. Why are they split like this?
Oh yeah, Into the Wild, Fire and Ice.
Oh,
yes.
Jesus
6
Christ,
books,
what the
6
hell is this? Aaron
you
Hunter
imagine?
is the collective writer pseudonym for the authors Victoria Holmes, Kate Carey, Cherith Baldry, In Bailey Israeli, Tutu Sutherland, Casey Wilhelm, and Rosie Best. Jesus Christ!
All of them.
Hey
sound
guys,
like
you wanna go
fucking
write a fucking
dead
story
people.
together? Because apparently these bitches can.
Yo, let's fucking go. Let's do it. None of us want to write though.
It's true.
It's true.
Okay. That. Oh.
I'm telling you, like, if we all get together to write our own fiction, you could probably get something better than this, right?
Fucking hell.
So-
Easily.
Probably.
All we need is one editor and a stay-at-home mom to sell.
Wait. No, no, no.
No, what?
Other books by Aaron Hunter is Seekers, about a family of polar bears, black bears, and grizzly bears living together, going on an adventure. Oh my god.
No.
Survivors. Oh
Is-
no. A story about
There's a
dogs.
Of course.
Following the
This is so
adventures
dumb.
of domestic
No, okay.
dogs
So,
who
I've got
form
an
a
idea.
How
pack.
deep does this idiot hole go? I have to know.
So I've
Oh
got
my
an idea.
God,
Let's
no,
make
there's
a writers
more.
collective.
And the Braveland book series, which is about lion cubs.
Okay, but when do we get the Brandon Sanderson crossover?
Yeah, he joins Aaron Hunt.
No, he joins the collective.
No, honestly, let's make a writers collective and write nothing.
No, we'll make a writers collective, and here's what we'll do.
Nothing.
I mean, yes, obviously nothing.
Well,
but
either do nothing or force all
But
the
we
work
can have
on
an
me
idea.
and
Like
Cruel.
we could try and generate interest and get $20 from Moth using it.
$20 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll split it. $19
no, Sneaky, it'll
my
be that
way.
stupid like I don't even want to call like I don't know
These
what was it.
bitches are the
The
reason
stupid thing
furries
involving a
exist.
bunch of mutants
Oh, X-Men?
that you and I were gonna do.
What?
The stupid thing you and I were gonna write it had like pigmen and stuff.
Yeah, the New World. Yeah.
See, when you say the stupid thing that you and I were going to write, you gotta be more specific.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a
Sneaky-
fair point. Yeah. We could probably.
I mean, yes, but Sneaky
collective-
understands specifically what I was speaking about in this instance.
Yeah, we could probably collectivize that. Yeah. That probably would
You
be a thing that could be
collectivize
collectivized.
Ruby.
Oh, you know, that
Yes.
wouldn't be a bad idea for you guys to do, actually. If you can build the world and just try and get a bunch of people to make short stories in that world
Yeah.
and make a collection.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much
Yeah.
what these guys did.
You can unionize it.
It might be. I never actually read any of
We could
these.
create like
I've
an
never read
overarching-
these.
Oh yeah,
But
yo,
my
here we go.
understanding
Actually,
is-
the Wikipedia breaks it down for us. Each
Oh
of
my
these
God.
authors play a different role in the writing of the stories. Holmes creates the
Oh.
plot for each book, and the others take turn writing them. Dan Jolie,
Yes.
not an official part of the collective, also writes stories for the manga.
There's a
The
manga.
The what?
Hang the fuck up.
Okay, so
Bruh.
they have the storyboarder and then the monkeys on the typewriters, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there actually is a manga.
Oh no.
Tokyo Pop. Of course it's Tokyo Pop. Of course it's Tokyo Pop.
Oh no.
Wait, this was last updated July 9th, apparently.
Yeah, because I keep writing more books.
Please stop.
Oh, God.
Stop. Stop, you've done enough.
Get some help.
See, I'm telling you, like, if these people can make money using this,
Oh
We
my
can do
god, guys, look at this shit. Warriors Prophecies, 6 books. New Prophecy, 6 more books. The Power of 3,
Yeah.
6 books.
Yeah, Sneaky, that's what I was freaking out about earlier when I kept just saying 6, 6, 6. Why is it 6?
Omen Stars, 6 more books. Dawn of the Clans, 6 more books. Vision of Shadows, 6 more books. Broken Code, 6 more books. Gray Stripe Adventures, 3 books.
Guys, I think they're
Rise of
attempting
the
to summon the Demon
Scourge,
Lord.
1 book. Tiger Star,
I'm
3
telling
books. Ravenpaw, 3 books. Sky Clan,
they're
3
thinking
books.
too much.
The
There needs to
Shadow
be
of River Clan, 1 book. The Winds of Change, 1 book. Super Editions, 14 books. Field Guides, 7 books. Novellas. That's a lot of books.
Why are there so... Well, hang on.
4,
To be fair,
8.
novellas are like short stories to half stories. But why are there 7 field guides?
Yeah, but still, these are books that people buy, Max.
Okay,
4,
so I'm
8,
telling you this right now.
12,
We're thinking too much.
16,
Don't take it
20,
a passion.
28.
Let's write our own overarching world. We just
Exactly.
create the fucking.
Oh,
we
Atin
just
already
create
have
like
that. Atin and I already have that fucking planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
4
you
I don't know,
more
just
Dave.
books of short stories.
They've got a pretty decent world set up
Please.
already.
Yeah, and like you can like give guidelines to like writers you want to write for you. You can be like, okay, you write this, and I'm gonna give you 1% of like the fucking cut, and
Fucking
just keep going.
50%. Let's go. Seekers, 6 books. Seekers second series, 6 books. Seekers manga, 3 books. What the fuck? Survivors, 6 books. Survivors 2, 6 more books. Survivors novellas, 4 more books. Bravelands, 6 more books. Jesus Christ.
See, that's telling, which is why they're writing more. But who the fuck is buying it? Because I don't know a single person. I've never met a single person who's owned a single book of Warriors.
You know what? I have to fucking hats off to Holmes here. Jesus Christ, the pyramid scheme going on here. First,
This
Holmes.
is the writing version of Pyramid Scheme.
Yeah, this is the writing version of Pyramid Scheme. Listen to this. First, Holmes, the editor, sends preliminary scripts and outlines to each of the other authors, Carey, Baldry, Sutherland, or any others, depending on who is writing the book at the time. Then, the author develops their idea into a single book and sends the design back to Holmes for a check over and edit. After she finishes, she then sends it for publication. Jesus Christ.
Awesome. Wow. You know what? Gotta hand it to her. Great business idea.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this started at like a fucking like wives meetup or some shit. Like they were just like talking about books. They're like, "Hey, why don't we try writing? Who do we write for? Our kids." Okay. What do we do? What about a cat jumps over to them? Cats, but they've got superpowers.
Yo, I know we're all like fucking crazy cat
Useless.
women, but what if all of our cats had superpowers they only used when we weren't there?
Very cool.
We
They
joked
really are
a
just
few weeks
writing
ago.
Toy
What would
Story in
happen?
the Animal Kingdom.
No, sir.
Guys, what if it was the plot of Toy Story, but cat?
Guys,
Toy
what if we
Story.
made a CGI cats with live action people?
Oh, that sounds
Already
like a
done
terrible
that.
idea.
Please reverse. Please
Go
reverse.
Sneaky,
back.
that sounds like almost as bad of. Do you know what that sounds like? Almost as bad of an idea of Sneaky?
What?
A Monster Hunter movie with Mia Djokovic.
Oh, yeah,
You know
this-
what?
this-
But you know what would save that movie? What if the Americans were there for oil?
That's a different kind of Monster Hunter, if you ask me.
Wait, does that actually happen in that movie?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
Over Hero starts playing as a fucking helicopter.
of course
descent.
it does.
Yeah, the American army shows up in Monster Hunter and is like, "Hey, we're gonna kill these dinosaurs and like."
Well,
capture
to
the
be fair, they
resources."
don't go there to
Balls,
kill the
mate.
dinosaurs.
No, they're not. They end up there and they're like, "All right, well now that we're here, let's claim resources and kill dinos."
Hell yeah.
Have you seen a oh, what's that stupid thing that exists in the the one that
Maxwell.
I'm trying to remember. The Baroth? Is it a Baroth? I'm trying so hard to
It's a
remember.
bear off in the
Okay,
movie, yeah.
explain it to me.
The one that lives in like this that lives in like salty desert areas and does nothing but
Diablos.
like shake itself and no, not
No,
Diablos.
that's Barroth. Barroth is the one who's mud.
The mud puppy and sand puppy.
Yeah, Diablos is the one with the two horns that looks really fucking menacing and has a stupid hitbox.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what one Diablos is.
Yes, the Diablos hitbox, also known as everywhere you want to dodge.
The leftovers of Plesioth, as I call it.
The Diablos hitbox.
Listen, you don't know a hitbox till you've seen fucking Arch-Tempered Velkhana. Oh, that tail is a mile away. Oh, I got hit. I see. Very cool.
I
Thanks,
mean,
Doc.
all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure for the Diablos hitbox is they accidentally shipped out the unmodified version where the guy just drew a giant rectangle over the entire creature and was like, all right, yeah, that's their hitbox.
That's more of a Dark Souls hitbox than anything, really. Yes. I am a dragon. My hitbox is everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So this is The Lost Master, a Star Wars Nardo Rebel crossover. In the opening year of the Clone Wars, he refused to fight against anyone, especially for a cause he thought was unjust. For this act of treason, he was banished and erased from history. Many years
Okay.
after when the
Or
galaxy
that might be it. I know there's one that like it's just covered in oil.
Oh, oil.
Cover yourself in oil.
Oh no, you're talking
wait for it
about
to
the
rain.
you're talking about the not the desert boy.
Yep.
Rado
Trolling.
Bagan or whatever. The guy who's covered in bones and slicks
Oh,
oil
yeah.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yes, it's Radaban and Uragan, the best brothers. Hate them both.
Yeah, one guy's made of golden oil and the other guy is made of bones and oil.
Yeah.
I
And
like
both of
it's
them
the
make the
perfect
same
thing
with
for
Zoya.
America.
Are you telling me there's an entire species of creatures made of nothing but gold and oil? Yes, sir.
And there's literally a
My
fucking species
God.
of creature with literally oil and tar. I forgot which dragon it was. It wasn't one of the fucking portable versions, a gigantic tar one.
Oh,
He even had like a
Kulvataroth.
fucking dragonator in his body.
Yeah, Kulvataroth, I believe.
No, Kulvataroth is just gold, dude.
Oh,
Tar and oil. It is not in. It's not in World.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Magmortar guy, but yeah, fine. Many years after, when the galaxy is at its darkest, he returns, but he is no Jedi anymore. The Lost Master has returned? Maybe a harem?
He has spent time on 4chan and become racist.
Activate Disco Brawl protocols, indeed. Yes. See you, Kilm. Yes.
Let's go, dragon. Say yes, sneaky.
Oh, I thought you were leaving, but yeah. Fucking. Alright, quickly, dodge! Why isn't he stopping? Ah, everything's exploding!
It was a fun fight. I vastly prefer him to Calamite, honestly.
Yes,
Hey,
yeah,
kids.
absolutely.
Won't
100%.
explode.
No, I love Midir. That was a great fight, yeah.
How many times did you die?
Yes.
I used about 300
Especially
something
with your
humanities.
build. Were
Yeah.
you even doing any damage to him?
No, I did damage to him later on after I switched up my build.
Later on,
Look, man, I had to use the power of Mercury to poison him to death.
Ah, yes, the cheese.
I mean,
yes.
yes,
I
that
remember
is
the
in
first
fact
time I
the.
fought him.
Chinese medicine.
I had just gotten the fucking gigantic twin great swords, and I was like, you know what? He's charging at me. I'm going to charge at him. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but it did not happen that way.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine it happened. Yeah. I still viscerally remember and am satisfied by the time that I caught an enemy player with the "I'm gonna shove a bomb into you" fire pyromancy.
I still remember that one player who invaded all three of you, and he just kept rolling, and you weren't able to catch him till he was in.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Man, 3 guys with no roll catch weapons.
I believe Atin was there for that one, right, Atin?
You
I
3 were
was.
there. You, Atin, and I think you, Atin, and Max were all 3 were there. Or was it Nose there? I'm not sure.
It was probably Max.
There
No,
for
Sarah
what?
barely plays anything.
Yeah, because like you 3 were just, it was the fucking sewer with the big rat in it, and like that guy.
Yes.
And you were just going from one end to the other, and none of you had a roll catch weapon. So I'm just like, how are you gonna do this?
But no, we were on Dragon's Peak, and this guy invaded us, and I managed to catch him with my "I'm gonna shove a bomb into you" pyromancy.
Yes, Kira Queen, Bitos of dust.
That was satisfying.
I think my most satisfying kill was this one point where this dude had Tears of Denial, and I knew he was gonna heal, and he was
Dude,
not
Tears.
close enough for me to hit with
Fucking
his greatsword.
Atin and I abused the shit out of Tears.
I swapped weapons to a fucking whip to
Oh.
hit him and get that last piece of HP off.
Oh, the whips, yeah.
I just had it. I was like, you know what? I have it. I can use it, and it worked. That was my biggest moment. That and the fact that and when I beat Ricky 4 times.
Are the DLCs
reinforced
Underplayed says, are the DLCs in Dark Souls 3 worth the money? Absolutely. Oh my god,
definitely,
absolutely.
Yeah,
See,
massively.
I would say that Ariandel was not that great.
Yeah,
but
Ariandel
great
was
video.
unfortunately not as amazing, but the characters you meet in Ariandel pay off when you play the later DLCs.
Super hard. Like,
You
it almost
will
makes you
not
wonder
get-
if they were supposed to be one DLC.
Yeah, you will not get as good of a emotion out of it if you play the DLCs out of order.
Yeah. Like, I'll be real, like, at least Ariandel kind of makes up for it for having some cool weapons, and of course, like...
Oh yeah, though the weapons were totally awesome from that. Like they
And
weren't
the
great.
treat
Like
stage
don't get me,
boss
like,
fight.
they weren't good. They weren't good weapons. They were just cool weapons.
Like, fucking that black flame, that blade, like, I forgot his fucking name. Onyx blade, yeah.
Oh,
The
the
Onyx
crow
blade is
feather. The crow. I loved
Oh,
crow
fuck.
feather. That was great.
Okay, so the crow feather is pretty good to use, too. Like, I've seen some clutch fucking victories on PvP with it.
I'm not surprised at all because that was just such a nice
You know,
style.
the weapon art? The weapon art is like
Yeah.
a fucking roll catch. So you can technically get counter hits and the weapon art catch every single time. You can pressure like crazy. Of course, the only issue is that it doesn't have any damage.
Ring City was amazing. The end boss of Ariandel, that was that end boss was the sort of end boss that's only good the first time because you were just so not ready for what happens.
Oh, for the Ariandel? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
weren't.
You were just not
Well, no,
ready
here's
for
the
what
thing.
happens.
But then later
By the
you
time you
realize
get-
that the AI can get cheesed so fucking hard, and you're like, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The
yeah,
third phase is if you fight it honestly, the third phase is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you fight it on right,
but the
but
thing
part
is,
of that
like-
is going, okay, I need to not do this to not pattern lock the AI.
Yeah.
It's not even pattern lock. It's like every single time he jumps, you know, you can like just like roll once backstab, over and over again.
But anyway, I just loved it. I loved it. That was such a
But
great
definitely
boss.
worth the
As
money, so
much as I
definitely.
fucking hated Freed, that was such a great boss fight.
You hated Freed. You deadass use her weapon like the entirety of the like.
You
as
do
long
not
as I knew it.
understand the amount of sheer hatred I
I
developed
still
for that
remember
cunt.
when you fucking stun logged me to death and like from full HP to nothing.
Yeah,
then
fucking
one
hero
time.
mode. Let's go.
That was so stupid.
No, the best thing is like I beat this guy like 6 or 7 times with different weapons, and then he's like, "I'll show you something," and then he just goes like, "Oh yeah, there's all your health in one combo." Like, how do you have the stamina? I don't. I have magic.
Yeah, because the fucking weapon art didn't scale off the weapon. It scaled off your it. And it's like, bro, what?
Yeah, because like generally he was hitting for like 100 something. I'm like, yeah, I can take a couple of hits, and then he goes like, "La la 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 la, you dead?" Okay. Man
Yes,
has
I
no
know.
damage. It's like, where's the damage? There's the damage.
There's the damage.
And then Ricky completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking awful with it. It's such a fucking meme. I love it.
Yeah, like as long as we had like as long as we had greatsword, you were like absolutely completely destroyed. But the moment we switch to anything up, even like a tiny bit shorter.
Do the DLCs have a better fight than the Nameless King? Bro,
Multiple.
yeah. Oh,
There's
Nameless King is so
good fight.
Yeah.
There are some good fights in the DLC.
Okay, let's go over like the good fights. What all fight did Ariandel have? Boss fight. There's only 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, there's the wolf. There was the guy at the church.
He doesn't count. He's not a boss.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Ariandel's really like low key with its like it doesn't. The fucking
Ariandel's like we blew all our budget on one boss, and that boss fight is amazing.
the Sif fight remake. Do you fight 2 wolves?
Yeah, the wolf and there's wolf and person.
Yeah.
And
Also, you wanna know? Like, by the way, I gotta say, I feel
Yeah.
so sorry for the demon. Like the demons in the Demon King fight. Like, it's a fantastic boss fight. It's just so overshadowed by the 2 fights after it.
Oh yeah, no, like Ring City's fucking awesome.
Oh
yeah.
I don't think I disliked a single boss fight from Ring City.
Ring City was just amazing from starting to end. Like the boss fight, the areas, fuck, dude. Ring City has, like, the
this
best.
is a really weirdly open area, Atin. Yeah.
Oh,
Where do you think we're supposed to
Archer.
go?
Oh yes, I do like to be get hit by unlimited arrows.
I'm gonna
there's
run
that.
forward, distracted.
Oh, and no cap, out of the entire Soul series, I think like that DLC gave us the best weapon.
Dude, the fucking opening of Ring City is such an absolute. Sorry, not the opening.
Yeah, I know exactly.
That section. That is Benny Hill theme song on loop. That entire fucking section is just Benny Hill theme song.
Yeah.
Unlimited. Arrow
Sneaky. What were your and Atin's reactions when you realized that there were 2 of them in that area?
Oh, we were
Rage?
like, oh, we're safe, and we're hiding behind one wall. We're like, oh, we're safe. And we're like, oh, no.
You know, I just remember the early days of DLC, and there were 2 weapons specifically so fucking broken that it actually killed me.
Yeah.
First one, of course, like the dual greatswords.
Dual greatswords was
but
amazing.
the second one-
Atin was so pumped when we found those.
The second one is still not.
They're
being,
just-
like
Okay,
nerfed.
listen, the dual greatswords were
banner.
just too cool.
The banner,
Oh, the banner,
like
that was pretty good, yeah.
because it's like, oh yeah, you're going in with the team. Hey, you want to double everybody's damage? Banner. Of course, it all feels so cool using it.
But like the banner is like super. Well, because the banner's like, oh hey, you got your crew. What if you made up for the fact that the boss health just got doubled?
Yeah, it is just nuts, dude. Like the banners. There's one more thing I forgot.
Gale's greatsword is possibly one of the best weapons
Gale's
in the
sword-
entire game.
Gale sword, based on how you use it, is like I was a Gale sword main for.
I'm gonna hold on, guys. Let me turn into a Beyblade real
Hey,
fucking
Jumbo,
quick.
I have been in this place before. And that was
I'm gonna access the
Split leaf
spin force real quick. Don't worry, guys.
that was split leaf greatsword. Oh my god, dude, those split leaf.
Oh, the
R1
split leaf,
R1
yeah.
weapon art. Bye. Stun lock till death.
I think the key part of all of our enjoyment from Dark Souls 3's Ring City is how much it referenced everything else throughout the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Even
even specific NPCs got great callbacks.
Fucking another thing that I remember was that one fucking Mad King's crucifix.
That was okay.
that one fucking NPC that survived
I
to the
love-
end of the world.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was an
That,
off.
that fucking
rough.
reveal is like, oh my god, why? Of all the people.
And then you're like,
Unbreakable.
no,
Had to be
it makes
you.
sense.
And
I
it's out
hate
of
him.
spite, and it's
It makes
out
so
of
much
fucking
sense, though.
spite.
Like no,
And
but
all
there's-
he needed,
no.
all he needed was the player character to remind him he runs off spite.
No,
Yeah.
it is not just him. Like it's him. He's definitely there. But the other NPCs that survive, one is just the dual greatsword motherfucking ring knight, and then the bitch with the Mad King's crucifix. She literally survived because she wanted to end you.
Yeah, I know. Spite.
Oh no, there's a different NPC we're talking about.
Oh, no, I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
It
No,
oh,
I
it is.
it's like, I
it's
didn't
beautiful.
know those NPCs except
really?
for the one I specifically mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know them from
I
he's
love
the
how
only
Max
one
and
from
I
the
are really
first
trying
Souls
not to give away spoilers to someone who hasn't
Yeah.
played it yet, and you two are just like, yeah, name drop. I'm going to talk about this phase of the fight that's supposed to be a surprise.
Who gives a fuck? He's gonna play it anyways. The game's so
fair
old
enough.
at this point. If you haven't played it, it's your problem. It's
Yeah,
fucking
fair enough.
patches.
The game's
anyways,
so old. Wasn't it a 2019 release?
No. What do you-
Oh no, Max.
Oh no, Max, that was 2016, my dude.
Oh, it was 2016.
Yeah.
2020 really fucked up my internal calendar. for
Yeah, boy,
everything.
it fucking felt like a decade happened inside a year.
Demon Souls remake in the middle. There've been 2 FromSoft games coming out after that. 3.
I would
Yeah.
say,
Dark
did
Palace
you
and the
completely
motherfucker.
forget about Anime Soul? Like, Anime Dark Souls existed.
Oh, yeah.
Ring City
It
came
was
out in
fun.
2017.
It was stupid, but it was fun.
So, anyway, this garbage ass story, we're gonna blow through it real quick.
Yep.
So, anyway, this story is a fusion, apparently,
Why?
in where Naruto from Naruto ends up in Star Wars as a Eldritch Jedi from Beyond the Stars, or something. I don't know.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Fuck you. He has a harem.
Of course.
What
Yeah.
I've
are we
wanted
on
him to
125
fuck so many bitches that I mixed everything.
So anyway, author's note 1. Guys, the PM email notifications are not working right now. I heard Fanfiction took that function down. So I am replying to everyone, okay? You have to check your PM inbox like I do to see PMs. And then he proceeds to explain how to check your account.
Very cool.
I know I'm writing another story, everyone, but I don't know if I'll even update this one at all.
Then why are you writing it? Oh wait, why am I saying that? I'm the fucking.
I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Mister,
could
I'm
you
never
really be
gonna write
throwing
this game.
rocks
yeah.
here, buddy?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
you really
you
should be
really
throwing those
can.
rocks, mate.
Still fucking get reviews.
I just knew I had to write this story or it would be stuck in my head. By the way, I only know about Star Wars canon, the one Disney made.
Current Star Wars canon. Sir,
Yes,
stop.
yes,
Just stop.
yes, stop.
Just
right
stop?
now. Just completely bleed it.
Just
man.
stop.
I'm gonna have to
Do
ask you to
not
stop, sir.
expect a lot, if any, of the comics to be referenced.
Yes, the comics.
Most
That's what Star Wars is known
I-
for, right? All of the Star
Well,
Wars
okay. I mean, let's be
comics.
fair. The
maybe
Cade,
in the
Cade series
1980s.
is pretty well known.
Yeah, okay, but there's an entire
Ah.
300 book extended universe.
Yeah.
I barely understand the new Disney canon, let alone all of the other stories.
Oh well, that's fine.
I
Same with the
barely
directors.
understand the new canon. What is there
There's a
to
canon for
misunderstand?
Disney?
I'm really worried for this story actually now because I think this author might actually be mentally challenged.
It's a possibility.
Is Legends canon? No, that's why it's called
It's rather
Legends.
likely.
Anything named Legends or Heroes or Apocrypha is generally not canon.
So when do you think Disney's gonna pull the plug and say, "All right, everything in Legends is officially canon now, and our stuff is what's"?
Once everyone forgets that a female was the
Once
one
they have
who
a
made the
gotcha
current
game,
movies.
like, go with it.
The Rebel Squad, quite frankly, was having a terrible day.
Yes, quite frankly.
Quite frankly, the Rebel Squad was having a terrible day, eh? They
Quite
got an
frankly,
array of
I
hope
don't give a damn.
Quite frankly.
when former Minister Tua offered them the information for the Empire's plans in exchange for safe passage off the planet, when she realized the Emperor was going to silence her for her alleged incompetence. Commander Sato had approved the mission with reluctance and of the rebel squad, but it soon turned out to be a trap. Unbeknownst to the rebels, Darth
You okay
Vader...
there, Sneaky?
I was just pronouncing it as the author wrote it. To the rebels, Darth Vader... Rebel Darth Vader. Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yes, my favorite.
That's you know what? I'd like to see that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's make it. Let's get it like Invincible up in here. Luke Skywalker says, "Dad, I know you love me," and Dad goes, "What am I doing? I'm attacking my son. This is nuts."
Then the Surge of Fate starts playing in the background.
And it hasn't even been 24 hours.
Yeah, and then Darth Vader takes out a can of tan spray paint and just...
No, hold on, Max. What are you talking about?
Most people don't know about that because they don't know about it except from the Amazon animated series for it.
Thank you.
That
Amazon.
episode
Very
just
Fucking
hit.
bad. I'm talking about a comic that's years old.
Underplayed was the dance... Are the
Also-
Ring City bosses hard like the dancer?
Dancers are fucking.
Or the princes?
Yes.
The princes hard?
Okay, listen.
No, I think you missed the word there, Sneaky.
Yeah, no, Sneaky. Are the Ring City bosses hard
no.
simply because
No,
of
no,
a gimmick
no.
like dance? Okay,
No, hold-
Dancer
no,
doesn't have a gimmick.
Okay.
No,
Let me count.
hold
Let
the
me go
fuck up.
over
No,
it.
no. I don't care. I don't care what he's qualifying it with. He said the word hard and put the word princes in that same fucking sentence without the word not.
Yeah, the princes was not.
I
Yeah,
literally
they-
slept on the princes. I was doing the
The bigger
princes
your
in my...
weapon, the
I was
easier the
being
princes.
summoned into other people's worlds to the princes in my fucking sleep. Because all I would do is I equip Chaos Fireball and win.
Well, yeah, like the bigger your weapon, the easier the princess.
Oh yeah, no, listen. You don't even need a big. Like, I understand what you're saying. You don't even need a big weapon. I was using the fucking Black Knight sword. Granted, to be fair, that was back when
That is
you
a
could
big
use
weapon.
refined on the. That was back when
Yeah.
you could use refined on the Black Knight sword and get AA
Yeah.
scaling, which was stupid.
It was
Ah,
pretty
yes.
Oh.
No,
Hmm.
but let's put it this way, right? If you're having a bad time with princes, there's a
Princes was the
demon.
second hardest
Whoa.
fight in the game after the Nameless King. Are you fucking high?
Okay, I'm gonna put it this way, right? The
It's
Nameless
federal.
King is like a base game fight for the DLC.
Princes were not hard.
Princes were
Okay,
not hard.
Nameless King was hard. Yeah, I'll give you that one. He was pretty beefy. He was a beefy boy.
Nameless King had good delays, I'd say.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
really good at throwing you off. He was also really
with
good
that.
at spawn camping you,
Oh yeah.
fucking exiting the fog gate and getting immediately impaled, impaled again, and then breathed on by a dragon.
Yeah. Also first phase. Also fucking first phase. Just
Don't
sucks.
worry, we're professionals.
Don't worry, we're professionals. Immediately enters
Damn!
and dies.
All right. So from a mechanical standpoint, I'd say that there's one gimmick boss which is like. The
Oh,
boss and the
okay.
thing.
Sneaky, you misunderstand what I said. I meant to say the boss's main amounts of difficulty came from their gimmick or random bullshit rather than a mechanical or strategic challenge. Literally,
Now we understand.
Princes did
But
not
there's-
even take me more than one try.
But delaying is not really a gimmick. As
Yeah,
such.
the
Like, it's just
princes
part of
weren't
it.
really a gimmick. Like, that's... Okay,
Well,
yeah,
no,
I
I
guess...
mean, like it
They-
was definitely a gimmick. Like there's certainly a gimmick there.
See, the thing with okay, so
Okay,
dancers
I
entire
guess the
thing is
gimmick is
work on
being that they
different-
teleport.
They have the teleport. They have the regeneration thing. But the regeneration thing isn't even a gimmick. Like if you hit
Yeah,
like the
it's-
other if you're a big enough weapon, you just hit both every time.
Yeah,
But
that too.
anyways, like for actually answering your question, there's 5 bosses to basically. in total,
Nameless
right?
King
So,
took me 70 plus tries.
Oh, you might want to give up.
I
But,
mean, Nameless King took
bro.
us a fair bit of tries, but
Nameless
Well,
King
it's
was.
Brazilian.
I died to him 5 times, and then I took the reinforced club, and it was over for him.
Nameless King got Atin and I, like, maybe, what did you say, five tries each for us?
maybe.
Like, he was
And
only
when I went,
hard
like, and-
until we figured it out, like, oh, this is what his moveset is. And then we're like, oh, Oh, we got that.
It's just the delays. Once you get the delays down,
Well, no,
you're
and
never
then
gonna
it got to the point where once we figured out what the moveset was, we were like, okay, we can probably go fight him alone now, and we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
But there are certain bosses.
That was
in
usually my
DLCs
go-to playing with my friends. All right, I'm gonna try this boss on my own now. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Like
They fucking
Well, the
help me
fucking
fix
four
it.
of us
There
fighting
are
the
some
cursed
bosses.
Greatwood. Meanwhile, Max is stuck in a tree like a goddamn cat.
Well, no, because I'm like, they're about to knock it down. I wonder if I can stand on this route like I've been trying to do since day one of this game. Hey, I
I
can.
love the
What do you
fact
guys
that
think
Max
of,
is LARPing as Blake and he gets stuck in a tree. It's like, bruh.
what do you guys think of what do you call it? What's your, like?
Oh
what do
yeah,
you guys
that was
think
the Ruby run, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the Ruby
Yes,
run.
it was.
I also like
what-
that
what-
one
what
guy
did
that
I think of
invaded and was
Champion
just
Hunter?
like, oh shit.
Like, how hard do you guys like? Where do you rank Champion Gunder? Because I think that was the boss I had the most trouble with. Till I figured out that he's parryable.
Honestly, he wasn't. Maybe like 2 tries for me. He was not that hard. My main issue was I went into that fight thinking I could toss fire at him and win again.
Oh,
I forgot
no,
all
no.
about him until you just reminded me.
like Gunder, like I have like nightmares because I remember going in the first time and he literally fucking like he just like kicked me off the place and I'm oh I guess that's how it.
Yeah, no, honestly, Gundyr wasn't too hard for me because I was.
Gundyr got me, I think, 5 or 6. Like, here's the thing. Intro
Yeah.
Gundyr got me 5 or 6 times because I started as mercenary with dual swords.
he's
And I'm
one.
like, right, I'm there like trying to learn patterns. I don't have a shield with 100% physical block, so I'm dodging everything. And so he's like, yeah, why haven't you beat him yet? And then I find out, oh,
I
he's super
fucking
vulnerable to
two-shot
fire.
him
It's Sneaky
with
started
fire.
Pyromancer, so Sneaky beat him in one shot. And meanwhile, I'm there trying to learn patterns and dodge everything without a shield.
So
Because I wasn't using a shield because shields are for cowards.
Yeah, I mean,
Says the Dex.
I'll remember that.
You put
I'll
it on
remember that next time you need a tank in a Dark Souls game.
tank in a Dark Souls game. Just
Max.
beat the tank.
You don't understand. Max's health bar is like, yeah, what's the size of my screen right now? Yeah, it's that big.
Max does not care about soft
Max
caps.
turns up and he just has a massive health bar. That's like canon. That's like.
I
my-
unironically have run wall builds in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Because I can do
And they're
that.
hilarious.
Dude,
I run
the
It's
fucking door build was the best. Naked door was the best.
Yeah,
I
Atin got to see the effectiveness of the wall build in PvP. Every time we got invaded, it's like, all right, hang on, and hobble shield and running attack.
Bonk.
I remember.
Because-
I think I showed
Sneaky.
Sneaky the naked fuck with the stick build maximized with the flint ring. That's what I was
Oh,
running when I
jeez.
played with them.
Dragon
Oh,
Slayer
the
armor was
is
a bitch.
Like-
nonsense.
Dragon
Once you figure out
Slayer
the-
armor was a bitch like the Black Beast from Bloodborne. You had trouble with Dragon Slayer armor.
And see, I love Dragon Slayer armor. He
See,
has killed me a couple
No,
times.
no,
single
here's the thing.
time-
I can absolutely understand having trouble with Dragon Slayer armor, because once he starts breaking the railings, then he's a problem.
I no
But,
see.
like, he's a DPS chick. You
I
kill him
think
fast
it's
enough.
just. I
Wait.
think this is just. I'm getting like a Max
Wait.
effect here. I guess. Like hanging
Hang on a
around
second.
Max has made me think I am way worse at these Dark Soul games than I actually apparently am. Because looking at my fucking chat, I'm apparently a god at Dark Souls.
Sneaky, let me. put you-
hang on.
You're not that
He
good,
can break the railings.
Apparently.
Yeah.
See, if you don't
Since
kill him,
Oh yeah,
when?
no, he smashes the hell out of those railings.
Oh, I've
all
never
the-
seen him break
He's
the
thrown me off.
railings.
he's literally thrown me off. And it's not like he breaks them all. Like if he's attacking near a railing, he'll break it.
Yeah.
And
I guess because I always stuck to the fountain
can
and just circled
see-
around him.
Look, all I'm
I-
saying
I-
is
and I will
Chaos
also say this,
Fireball solves
Dragon Slayer
so many
armor
problems.
is definitely like a level check.
he's
because
a
he
DPS
just-
chick.
Yeah.
The faster
Well, no,
you
not just a
kill him-
DPS check. He craps damage.
Yeah, but like he's
Okay,
a
you know
god.
what? I
Like,
will give you that. I did try and help people with Dragon Slayer armor, and I did watch him one-shot people, and I'm just like,
He craps
Yeah.
on damage, but the biggest
so
thing
if
is
you're dumb,
with
you
him,
die.
he's a ramp-up boss. He gets
Yeah,
harder the longer you let him live.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was always interesting, like going into other people's worlds and helping them. It's like I'm sitting here in my preferred hobble gear with the great shield and all that. And I'm taking bits of damage blocking.
So, yeah, because
And
you have
then
like 99 resist
friend
on
co-
everything.
friend comes in, takes a single swing. Oh, that was 3/4 of your health bar.
I just
see.
remember I only played like this game twice with Sneaky, but like I'm surprised that you guys managed with the amount of damage he puts out.
Oh, I gotta say also, another
Fuck
one of my
you.
favorite moments from there was the time Sneaky managed to shoot someone down the elevator with Soul
that's it.
Blast or whatever
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
Soul Stream.
Oh,
Yeah. Surprise, bitch! Boom!
playing with Sneaky.
I'm just
when
standing there
invasions
like,
happen-
you see, I was faked.
All I remember is like your Ruby character. I don't know if you had any other characters before that, but like.
Oh
those
no
were
no no
not
no! The
good
Ruby
builds.
playthrough was long after.
Yeah.
Those were not good builds. Is what I
That-
remember.
No, it was
Oh no,
not
they
good.
weren't meant to be good builds. That's why there were
Oh.
4 of us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there weren't. Well, first off, they weren't good builds because we were still at the very start of the run, and then Nosehair
True.
flaked on all of us.
Yeah, nose
So
hair
I
flaked
didn't-
so hard.
I didn't get a chance. I didn't get the chance to bump Vit and Dex like I'd planned.
Yeah.
Yes, Vita.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't get a
get to
chance
set up
to
his
start.
magic
I didn't
for
get a chance
White.
to start casting. It was
Yeah,
infuriating.
you didn't get a chance to bump your int index for your saber and whatnot.
Yeah, for the crystal
And
rapier.
And again,
Yeah.
I wanted to go for Yang because strength and dex and Vit is always a fun run
And
with just
fucking
fists.
Nose
Yeah,
threw
but you
his
can only
autistic
Nose-
tantrum, and he wanted to be fisticuffs.
Cestus, Demon Fist. I think those are our only weapons of choice.
Well, there's also
And-
the Cestises.
Just Cestus. Oh man, just the Cestus
carry
in
everything.
just the Cestus in Duel. It's
You-
great.
Yeah.
You do have the Demon Fist as well, though.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
I know. Yeah, no, there are options. Granted, the options are nowhere near it. The only good thing I'll ever say about Dark Souls 2 as far as weapon stuff was the Bone Fist. That was a
Yes.
fantastic weapon addition.
What was
I
that
missed
one
that
thing
thing.
in Dark Souls 1? I just remember there was a very specific like fist weapon in there that did a shoryuken.
There was the Dragon Bone Fist, which did a
Yeah.
Shoryuken
Yeah, that's the one
and
I'm
hit
talking
like a
I'm
truck.
gonna interrupt you guys. Here we go. They walked into. Apparently, Darth Vader is a multi-tool because just as the small crew managed to get to the airfield and find a usable shuttle Darth Vader,
Wait, hold on. I've seen this.
Vehicular Darth Vader.
But like, let's actually give I don't know which one of them asked, but like, let's give them an answer. So, out of the 6 bosses in the DLCs together,
yeah.
2 are kind of gimmicky. Everything else is actually like great.
Everything else is
yeah.
incredible. Like
yeah,
The
the
biggest gimmick is
champion with
Half-Light.
his wolf is kind of like,
Yeah,
he's fully optional.
Him and Half-Light, I believe, are the gimmicky ones.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Well, no, here's the
I
thing.
like being
fuck
being
that
Half-Light.
church.
I like
Half-Light
being
Half-Light
was
is
fun.
the only boss where I'm just gonna be like, just go offline. It's a superior fight.
yeah,
like,
that's
but,
true.
But if you go online, it's possible you ruin.
I liked being Half-Light because people would always completely underestimate my build because, like,
By the way, Sneaky,
it never
you
gave
asked
away.
about multi-tool Vader.
Yeah, multi-tool Vader. What about it?
Yo, I got that Death Star
Check-
Darth
check
Vader
Big
lying
9K.
around somewhere in
Oh
storage.
no!
I remember both of these things.
I've got that thing
Oh,
somewhere in
oh,
storage.
Yes, that my stepbrother.
The
had
memories
that.
are coming back.
Oh God, I'm not okay
Listen,
with these.
at the time, super cool. Transformers, Star Wars, 2 of my favorite things. How could it go wrong? Growing up, some of those were real rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, looking
of
back on
those.
this shit, I'm just like, bro, how the fuck did I think this was a good thing?
Now, to be fair, I think the Death Star Darth Vader is probably the best one, but man, that TIE Fighter Darth Vader is really rough to look at. Look at that
yeah,
arm.
That is, yeah, it's
Look
rough.
at that right arm.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Swollen.
they walk into an ambush. Shit, we're in an ambush. He
Oh
swore.
no! We are in an ambush.
Like,
What
have
will
you ever
we
walked into a
do?
crossfire before and you're like, oh no,
Oh,
we're
no,
in a
they're fighting
crossfire.
from both sides. How did this happen?
It's standing there like,
How did this happen?
how could this have happened?
Okay. In games, I've walked into crossfires. My reaction is usually sneaky. What the fuck?
Yes.
True.
Wait, you walked into
This
what
is
and I did
a-
what now?
Good.
I've walked into crossfires in video games with you, and it's
Oh.
usually sneaky. Why? Because you start it as I'm walking across your field of vision.
Yeah, let me just start shooting this fucking machine gun, and I don't know what it is. No matter who it is, it's not just you, Max. It's like no matter who I'm fucking playing with, it's like, all right, I have a machine gun now. I'm gonna shoot in this direction, and I'll start shooting my gun, and whoever I'm playing with is magically attracted to the sound of my bullets, like a fucking moth into an electrical lamp.
Okay, so my question is, so I never did get to play Monster Hunter with you, but when you were playing Monster Hunter, were you just always getting like turf wars happening all the time? You
I
just,
love
like,
it.
walk
Yeah,
into a
it happens.
Oh yeah, no, listen.
Oh.
You will never encounter more turf wars than when you play Monster Hunter with Sneaky. It does not matter the game.
It's like, oh, we're just gonna hunt
I
this
can
one
attest.
monster. There is only one monster on this map. Goes up to monster. Suddenly, Basil Goose shows up. Suddenly, the pickle's here. Suddenly, another monster shows up at Turf Wars. Now everything's exploding.
Leave it to Sneaky to manage to get every random monster
You
that
don't
doesn't care
understand.
about mission requirements.
The one mission I'm talking about was
Sneaky
one
has,
with
like,
Gray.
logged into the session.
We were
Basil
going to go kill a high-ranking Gyarados. The fucking fish. We were just like, let's go walk down and beat up the fucking fish. And it's like, oh, it's bomb time. Pickle's here. Oh, what's that? Anjanoth wants to pick a fight. It's like,
I
cool,
remember
okay.
That was
Gyarados,
such
yeah.
a hellish thing.
Welcome to high rank. Now get out.
Man.
Get fucked.
First introduction to Basil Goose, really memorable for me and my friends. It's like, what is that? What is
this
that
thing,
whistling noise? What the fuck? What is
At
this?
At least you got that. For me, it was like one of those little pods, the bomb pods, landed next to me. I'm like, what is that supposed to be? Can I pick it up?
No, I had an absolute War Thunder moment with my first sighting of the Basil Goose. Because what happened was I was sharpening my blade because I used to play a lot of dual blades before I switched to sword and shield because I got tired of dual blades.
Even in this game, Sticky doesn't do damage.
Fuck off.
I was okay. By the way, I don't understand people who can't do damage with sword and shield. Like, it's super easy to do damage with sword and shield.
That's why I switched to sword and board. It's so fucking
You just
easy.
have to not be afraid of jumping on the damn thing's head.
Basically.
That's kind of like every weapon. Like, you want to jump, you want to like. Let's be honest. How do you do damage with a longsword? Oh, you jump up and you get attack down.
Yeah,
How do you do damage with a fucking?
So anyway, I'm
You
there
jump up and-
sharpening my blades, and I hear a roar, and then a whistle, and it's like plop, plop, like 5 of them right around me. I'm like, what the fuck are these things?
Oh no!
Oh shit!
But honestly,
Oh,
the hardest
you're
part is fucking
Sneaky. You're fortunate because what happened to me and my group is we all were clustered because
Oh.
we were checking the map.
Yeah.
We had the monster down to the last we needed, and then we hear whistling, and all of our lives were just wiped.
I also
instantly.
had an Atin pot moment. I also had an Atin pot moment with my first sighting of the Basil Goose. Like, so I had the bombs, my introduction, and then my first time I ever saw the damn thing was I had an Atin pot moment where I'm running down this straightaway to go fucking help Gray beat up whatever we were fighting. And the fucking Basil Goose just comes out of nowhere and plows me like a goddamn semi.
Well, at
It
least
was
that's-
glorious.
My
Yes.
worst one was so. Have you guys played Monster Hunter Rise yet?
No,
No.
not playing it.
No, I touched
Yeah.
the demo.
The-
and
the-
that was
I,
it.
I watched
put it
others
like
play it, and there's too much quality of life in there, and it's boring to me.
Honestly, it's pretty good. I'll be real, but like the big thing is so in this one, Rajang is invading, and there's no cutscenes like in World which introduces Rajang. So I'm just chilling. I'm trying to capture something. I don't remember which one. I think it was just an Arzuros for some items. And I don't hear it. I don't see it coming. Laser beam instantly fails me the quest. It was beautiful.
Oh, the
Nice.
laser beam. Oh, Gray was actually there for when I broke the game. Back before,
Which time was this?
when we were trying to farm Valhazak, and he decided to laser me through the map.
I remember that one.
So here I
Oh.
am. We're trying to farm Valhazak, right? And there I am, and I miss a swing, and I'm open, and Valhazak slaps me, and I die. And so I'm getting out of the cart. And as I'm getting out of the animation for the cart, a laser comes through the fucking floor and shoots me dead again. I'm like,
Yes.
what?
Wait, hang on, that's not how this works.
Like, I was just sitting there like, and Gray has no idea what's happening because that was the third cart, and so the thing just instantly ended. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, Valhazak just shot me through the fucking floor.
Thank you, Walazak. Now, but when it comes to
Very cool.
lasers and killing, right? The best one was the
Normally-
first time I went into what's his name? Not Xenojiva, Safijiva.
Oh yeah.
So Safijiva, you know what it does, right? That big sapphire star attack of it.
Yeah.
That was happening, right? But I wanted to do damage, and that bitch was right there, and I was like, yo, I'm getting my whole gauge filled, and I was like, yo, whatever it does, I could probably like foresight slash it. You can't foresight slash.
No, you can't force
Sapphire
slash
Star.
that. No.
It was a really cool moment, except I died.
Yeah.
It would have been cool except for this.
It would have been great,
Oh,
except for the part
Yeah,
where
by the
Reed
way, the Bezos thing, we
Yeah.
never actually saw it until the second encounter.
died. Oh.
Oh yeah, the bombs are genuine.
We were caught completely off guard.
Wait, have you seen? There's this one YouTube guy who does like nature documentaries on like Monster Hunter monsters.
Oh, that sounds
That's actually sounds
absolutely
pretty
fantastic.
good. Yeah, that's
That sounds
really
Yeah.
amazing.
Wait, hold up, I'll see if I can find them.
good. All right, so honestly,
awesome.
I'm not. The reason why I'm not even interrupting you guys to read this story, so it's just a really garbage tier Jedi fight that's occurring.
Of
Yeah.
course.
There you go.
By the way,
Posted them.
I'm sorry. I gotta take a second. I'm so sick of people trying to do the conscientious objector Jedi and trying to make Barton Justic and somehow screwing it up.
Yeah. Also, Ahsoka, open the pod bay doors. We're still pretty high up. Even a Jedi might not land. Well, good thing we're
Ahsoka?
not Jedi then. So yeah, randomly Ahsoka just is teaming up with Naruto apparently, who's also a Jedi but not a
Wait,
Jedi.
Hisoka, like, wait, Hisoka isn't like the one from Hunter x Hunter?
No, Ahsoka as in
No.
baby
The
killer's
not
apprentice.
Twi'lek.
Yeah,
But yeah, like Atin, I posted the ones in like
Anakin.
Discord. Sorry.
Oh
Oh wait, the one with the tentacle hair.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
Like I
helps me,
said,
yes.
the one who's totally not a
yeah,
Twi'lek
blah,
guy.
blah,
Only
blah,
reason I
join the
noticed
dark
is because of
side,
the
blah, blah,
hentai.
blah, kill all your friends, blah, blah, blah. Lightsaber for some reason is capitalized. This presence, Vader goes. I have not felt this presence in many years. Naruto!
I see.
Yeah, so
Datemayo!
basically the author is referencing a line that Vader says back in the original Star Wars trilogy. And except he's replacing Obi-Wan with Naruto. And Naruto shows up to the fight in a really epically poorly worded manner and proceeds to beat everyone instantly. And everyone sitting there, like everyone not involved in the fight anymore, which is like the entire cast besides Naruto, are like, oh my god, this guy is like amazing and stuff, and he's just the fucking best, and we can't even comprehend how amazing Naruto is. He's got to be like beyond Jedi Master status to possibly have this power. So they jerk off Naruto. And Vader's like, oh my god, the Lost Master is here. You really do have that appearance of your sky blue eyes and spiky blonde hair with signature whisker marks.
Yes, all the Aryan sapphire orbs.
Yes, the Saphirian orbs. Neither of us are Jedi. The Jedi are dead. Can we not leave our hatred in the past, Anakin? Do not call me that name. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so boring shit anyway. So author's note 2. I know this is an exaggeration, but it's my story, so I can write however I want. Author's note 3. If I choose to continue writing this story, I'll keep showing parts of Naruto's history. Wow. Awesome. Outstanding. Amazing. Truly riveting. Also, for some reason, hyperdrive is bolded, and jump into hyperdrive is also bolded. I'm not... I'm not really sure why that's bolded. It just is.
Emphasis, but the author is retarded.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's a good point, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that was that garbage story. Really nothing to talk about there. It's just generic garbage. No big shockers there. So we'll save this one for
Amazing.
next time. So I want you all to see my background, though. This is my new background.
Based.
I see.
Real quick.
I do like
Oh,
that
that's cool.
Ina is part of the Imperials.
Yeah. Can you send me
that?
that file?
Did she do a playthrough and that's what she did for her playthrough?
No, Ina's actually one of the only ones who hasn't played Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because she's not interested in it.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
We didn't get the boy Stanish. Yes, that's true. I request this
Yeah,
picture.
I'll
Yeah, I'll
see him.
post it. No problem.
Yeah. Stanish hasn't shown up in a few weeks now.
And truly, it's a tragedy.
Which is, well, you know, he's a deadbeat.
Indeed.
Not in the cool way.
Indeed. All right. Well, I don't think there's much else to talk about here, so we'll close up for tonight, and we'll see everyone Tuesday. Thanks for
Indeed.
coming. There's always more, and it always gets worse.